Good morning. Good morning. I want to I want to talk to you guys about the Ethiopian government using food as a weapon of war. Actually, they are refusing to allow the food delivery. The food that was supposed to get to the Tigray region is being uh, obstructed. The road was blocked by the Ethiopian government forces, and the regional people that were solicited by the government to make sure that the food will never get to Tigray region. And then there are in Somali region of Ethiopia, the Afar region of Ethiopia, the people there recruited and armed by the government of Ethiopia. What they're doing now is that the local Somali police is basically taking the truck from the World Food Organization. The truck is supposed to go to the World Food, supposed to go to the Tigray. The food is not for, it's not donated by the Ethiopian government. It's not funded or paid for by the Ethiopian government. The food is coming from the World Food Organization, and it's being held. The food trucks, talking about 50, 100 truck, is basically taken by the food truck is being rioted in the robberies of the food truck. The food truck, from what I'm hearing, is being conducted by the local Somali terrorist police forces and the government. They basically take the truck and then they sell it to the local businesses in the area. They will take the truck and the food and sell it to the local businesses for cheap. This is not their business, and this is not the business of them to block the road, to steal the truck and sell it to the local businesses. When there are people that are dying out of starvation in a Tigray region, the Ethiopian government want to make sure, and is openly discussing on local television in Amharic, in this language that you see on the screen. They have discussion and passing out flowers, paper to the local towns and cities, advising the local government to make sure that the trucks that transport food doesn't get through their town, and to take the truck, to not allow the truck deliveries to get to Tigray. And they're using this they're basically using this to make sure they're using the food as a weapon of war to make sure that the Tigray people die from die of starvation, and this is what they're doing. And unfortunately, this has been happening now for the last couple of months, and recently it's getting worse because no, completely the region of Amfar take possession of the road. They destroy the road completely, so it's not possible for them to get the food for the road to be used no more. They destroy the road by blowing up the road, make sure that cannot be used. And the best way for the food delivery to the Tigray region is by the air. The United Nations need to use the food program, need to deliver the food by by military convoy. The military convoy will get attacked, killed probably if they go through Afar region, the Somali regions. So Afar is just like Somali. Remember, they are Muslim terrorist groups, heavily armed by the local surrounding countries, and they are the local. They are the local power of the area, for the area, and they must be careful when they go through this region. And there is no way that the food delivery can get to Tigray without being compromised. I have read some stuff on this Facebook. People Amharic, and it's written in Amharic language. They think they're talking about taking possession of the truck for the purpose of inspection and then poison the food. This is the discussion that is going on online, and in the name of inspecting the food, they want to take possession of all the trucks and then poison the food. This way, this would also help kill the Tigray people. The amount of genocide thirsty people who are motivated to get rid of Tigray is amazing to me. And these people, the Ethiopian government have found a bloodthirsty populations that they can use to carry out genocide against the Christian people in the area. This is in some aspect a religious war, and also hysterical injustice that these people feel. But a lot of this is what's the purpose of this war anyway? What are you trying to accomplish? These people, the Tigray, is within the region. It's not like you're going to fight other countries and take over and governor there, make it a part of Ethiopia. These people are already part of Ethiopia. What is this Ethiopian government trying to accomplish by continue fighting and genocide, carrying genocide, killing people, massacring people in millions? It makes no sense. There is no logical reason why this war is started to begin with. Now, the government of Ethiopia is soliciting the entire region against these small populations. This is small population of Tigray. And the Tigray people, as bad as they have, their history have been, and for the last 30 years, they have committed some horrible crimes too. But the goal should not be to revenge the hysterical injustice that has taken place. The goal should be to fix whatever problem that society have, to modernize it, to democratize the area, to educate the people, teach them how to live among each other peacefully, and also make sure that crime committed by every and any region is the people who commit crimes pay a heavy price, be held responsible. It doesn't matter, regardless of which region or which part of the country or which part of ethnic groups or religious groups they belongs to. It doesn't matter what religion you belongs to. It doesn't matter which part of the region you're from. It doesn't matter which language you speak. You commit crime, and you're gonna pay. You're gonna be held responsible for that. This is the only way to hold everybody accountable. You can't be running cross the border and massacring people and run back and nothing happened to you. This is what's been happening for the last 20, 30 years from these Somali regions. They get to go out, run across the border into different regions, massacre people, engage in robberies, killing, massacring, and then run back to their regions, unprotected by the regional government, and nothing will happen to them. This is unbelievable, pathetic, amateur government. And they should be ashamed of themselves. And they should definitely stop this war, because they're not gonna win. If they're not gonna win. Knows that the region, everybody's, even people within the country, within the regions, knows that if this government becomes the government that is gonna control the country, their safety it's never gonna be guaranteed, because whoever is gonna be in control in this government, the next government that is going to take over, is gonna be repeated revenge after revenge. Each and every government is going to carry out genocide against one ethnic group or the other. This is pathetic. The society should be progressing forward, not backward. And look at the world. Look at the society that have other people, other countries in the different parts of the region, different parts of the world, that have million of different ethnic groups that have no issues living together. Instead of slaughtering and massacring each other and blowing each other's road to make sure no food gets to one town or another, and then laughing about it. These people are psychopaths. Somali people, the regions that were cutting off food from getting to Tigray regions, and laughing about it, talking about poison the food, the Amhara region doing this. These people are psychopaths. These people they should not be asked not to do this. By asking them not to do this, you giving them power. These people have no high moral ground. These people should be dealt with like you deal with a terrorist. Military force have to be sent to this area to make sure the food gets to the Tigray region. Simple as that. And any interference from blocking the food or engaging in robberies of the food truck should be dealt with by make sure that it doesn't happen by force, by military convoy, be either by air force or make sure that these activities have to be taken care of through a military means. Negotiating with these people is the least of problem solving. This is not gonna fix a problem. It's not gonna asking them not to do it, having a meeting with the elders. This is show them that they are make them feel like they're more powerful than they really are, and they also give them a higher moral feel like they have a higher moral ground to participate in stealing, in robberies of other people, and then nothing's gonna happen to them by having a conversation with their elders. And this is giving them a very bad. It's like giving them a thumbs up. You can do whatever you want. You can steal the truck. You can burn down the food trucks, hundreds of thousands of them. Steal them and sell it to the local town and even to other countries. Nothing's gonna happen to them. This is eventually going to become a business for the Somalis, just like they engage in a pirate of the fish or the things that goes through the ocean, deliveries of the boats or the ship that goes through the ocean that they seem to be taken hostage and demand to be paid $1 million Otherwise, they're going to kill everybody on board and take possession of the whole thing. These food aid trucks being delivered to Africa, eventually, other society in Africa also, they're gonna look at this and say, hey, this is gonna be a good opportunity for business for us. All we have to do is gather us some savage peasants, military peasants, to take possession of any food trucks, food aids that come to this area, take hostage and demand money or sell whatever goods that were in the truck with the truck. We can make money this way. The United States, the other Western society, have to take care of this and take care of it by force, not by negotiation, because these kind of people, these people, negotiating with these people, a complete waste of time. Until next time, subscribe to the channel. Enjoy your weekend.